You know, the problem with everyone today, whenever it comes to setting out and achieving a goal, is that everyone trying to look for a shortcut. Everyone wants to find the easy way for something, whatever it is. And at the end of the day, you have to put in the work. The reason I know this is because I used to do it. I did it with everything. I remember being in school, having to write essays and papers, and I would spend 3 months. They would give us the syllabus in the beginning of the year. And we knew what we had to do. We knew what papers we had to write, what tests, what pop quizzes would pop up. And I still would procrastinate and wait and try to find a way to cut corner to make everything I'm doing easier, opposed to just taking the time to do whatever it is I'm doing, focus on it, and get it done. I used to be so jealous of the people who could get something with a 3 month, you know, you got 3 months to work on it and they get it done in 2 weeks. I used to always say I could never do that because I didn't have the discipline, I didn't have the motivation, I didn't have any of that. And I had to grow out of that. I had that. I didn't have any. It was always what's the easiest and best way I could do this. And if you hold on to that long enough, you're going to try to apply that to everything you do in life. And you're going to find out that, damn, I should have just took the time to figure out whatever it is I was doing. And plus, it's lessons in, failing in whatever it is that you're doing. A lot of people scared to take the long way because they don't want to fail. But a lot of lessons are learned within that failure of you trying to get to where you're trying to go. And you apply that to every day and you get better and better. It's like sharpening a knife or a sword. You get better and better every day, sharper and sharper. But you need to know what what mistakes you made. Imagine you going up to a female and trying to talk to her, and you stutter and you can't get your words out, and you looking all at the, and you did this over and over, and you wondering, well, damn, why these girls ain't gonna talk to me? You will want one of them girls to tell you, like, yo, if you just, you know, slow down and speak, I think girls will give you a chance. But most people ain't gonna do that. Most girls ain't gonna do that. And so at the end of the day, you have to take the time, put the work in, figure out what it is that I'm messing up on, and get better at it. And then you become better at talking with women. That's how it is with everything. I apply women because that's how dudes think. A lot of the dudes that watch me are dudes. So imagine that. I mean, you get better the more practice and the more work you put in. There is no shortcuts. You have to put in the work. You have to, fall down, scrape your knee, make a mistake. It happens. No one's perfect. But you get better. A lot of people are just scared of that. They don't want to put the work in. And you not putting the work in is what's holding you back. I remember even up to what? I'm 33, probably up to 25. It didn't matter what it was. I was always trying to find the easiest way to do it. And it necessarily didn't require me to try to find the easiest way. It just took time for me to figure out what it was I had to do and do it. And even if it meant that I made mistakes, I was scared to do it. And I know a guy I work with right now, he's like that. He hold on to, like, man, I don't want to mess up. Like, you have to mess up to get better. He's scared of computers. He can't put data in. He can't log data in because he feel like if he put it in wrong, the whole system gonna crash. And I'm like, bro, if it do, you gonna learn not to do it again. But people just be scared, and he pushing 60, and that's how he is with life. Like, he's scared to mess up or take a chance. And how you gonna be 60 and try to feel like, oh, I can't mess up? Like, you were supposed to make the mistakes at 30, 40. Don't let too much time go by and you don't learn how to learn from your mistakes. You have to learn from your mistakes. But people be scared of that. People be so scared of failing or making a mistake or looking silly, or that's where everything, that's where character, that's where resilience, that's where integrity, that's where all of that is built. You have to go through that. You can't skip that part. Imagine you watching a movie and you skip 45 minutes in. Like, it's gonna be pointless. You don't know what's going on. You don't know who the characters are. You don't know what drama, what emotion has been, and you don't know anything. You have to. I've even found myself you flipping through the channels and some shit from the 60s come on and you just watching it. And you just find yourself watching it. And then 40 minutes go by, you like, well shit, I'm just gonna keep watching it. It is what it is, man. Just put the work in. Don't be scared to put the work in. Don't be scared to make mistakes. And just realize that on the other side of you fearing that you're gonna make a mistake, that's where your best self is. That's where you are. And he waiting on you like, come over here. But you scared. You have to just start doing. It's okay. It's okay. You will not, ain't nothing gonna happen to you. I love y'all. I hope you comment. I hope you share. Pass this to someone that could use it. Deuces.